was never really good playing role of the puppet. Too busy being me, to be concerned with perception of the public. Everyone is buzzing, but everybody ain't thinking about a budget. I want ownership in something. Niggas
bigger than everybody.
Right.
My you came in with Wayne and shut on that nigga. Got bigger than him and never looked back. That's why he didn't say nothing. Got big as and left Cash Money. That's why they didn't say nothing. You was baby mamas. That's why they didn't say nothing. You was doing all this shady shit behind people's back, and start finally caught up, and they did, and you didn't say nothing. And guess what? They was smart. We can't argue with you because they're gonna say is beat him. Drake my so what? Be bigger than him. Fuck his bitch. Beat him.
What you gonna tell him?
So guess what? The
wow.
Did? Who can beat this? You. You know that's what it came down. It's like you mad at DeMar DeRozan, man. You know how much DeMar DeRozan has done for the Raptors? Yeah. Now you're so big in Toronto that we can't even like a that helped us all these years because you matter that much. Get your ass down. I don't blame Puff for smacking this shit out of you. Let me tell you something. Everybody, and this is no disrespect, everybody has to be humbled in life. We all have hard days. How you handle it tells me everything about who you are as a man. So my thing is this, is that you thought you were bigger, and you're not, because none of us are. You ain't God, my You took the loss. Take it like a man. Jay-Z, that's like Jay-Z suing Nas, or Nas suing Jay-Z because he said he f***ed his baby mama. Like,
never.
Right? Like, what are we talking about, my nigga? This is man shit. This is war. You was in a war that you started and you took a L.
Hey, it's your boy James TV, man. We back with another video for the channel, man. Second video 2025. Look, I'm so drained on all of these hip-hop conversations. Like, I just miss when you can release an album and let it go, right? Put your thoughts, your feelings, whatever out there. Well, it be a single, an album, whatever, let it fly, right? So today we get a Drake leak, right? And this Drake leak is what people are calling a diss, and him taking several shots. It's clear that he's not over the fact that, you know, he took the L and he don't know how to take the L, which is understandable. Rappers and artists are sensitive, right? So I look at it like this. Even with Cole, the Port Antonio track, right? They just venting, right? Even with Kendrick going at Drake, how he went at Drake. It's all how they feel about themselves, the game, each other for that matter. And I think that everybody expected Cole to choose a side one way or another. Since I believe out of the three that Drake is number 3 as far as a elite lyricist. And so no matter who he would have battled with and traded shots with, it would have been relatively the same outcome, right? So when I look at that and I go, if he winning so long, he not used to losing, and he gonna fail away. But I'm starting to just hate when these motherfuckers don't put a name to it. Like, yo, put a name to who you talking about. Whether it's a leak, whether it's an actual diss, whether it's just a regular song and you was just venting, put a name to it. And the thing about it is, the whole time they was on their runs, right? I remained a fan of all three gentlemen their whole entire career. This whole big 3 beat bull crap is making me look at all three of them sideways. I don't like it. I feel like all of those gentlemen had their own respective lanes, and they didn't even, none of them lanes need to cross. But I hate when people say, oh, J. Cole started this Drake and Kendrick beef. It was always a Drake and Kendrick beef. I don't know if anybody remember that BET Awards freestyle from years ago. That was it. That was when it was after that Good Kid, Mad City dropped, and at the Poetic Justice, something happened between then and there and that Buried Alive song and Control hit, it was up for them. It was up for them too. And I remember not seeing, we never got the Cole and Kendrick album, right? We didn't get too many Cole and Drake collabs. I think he was trying to stay neutral and out of the middle of it, right? That's just my opinion on his behalf. But I feel like Drake's out here acting like a spoiled brat. He doesn't like to lose. But I feel like also Kendrick was being a spoiled brat. You took your breaks. How dare hip hop like other people and move on without me, you know? And I also feel like a lot of, if you can't get along with others, stay to yourself. And that would be the thing. And I just wish that we just get back to the music, like to the regular music. Fuck all of the dissing this person, dissing that person, all this shit. Let's just get back to the music. Solid bodies of work. If you're gonna diss a nigga, diss a nigga. But diss him in the grand scheme of your album. Don't make that the whole end all be all, the crux of this and all this number one money talk. This shit gotta go. Where's the substance? Where's the content? You know, where is the feeling? Where is the what is that? You know, the intent to actually touch somebody's soul. Where's the art of emceeing, the art of creating that said body of work to just get it to other people? It's so much flex talk and I'm the nicest nigga talk. That really don't work, right? For me, because it's like, yo, when you live in everyday life, you live in everyday life. You don't want to, I don't give a fuck about all your money and your women and what you're doing. It doesn't matter. And how you number one. Like, that's not always impressive. I mean, it's slick, it's cool, slick talk. It's the bravado that hip hop comes with, and it always have. But yo, where your soul at? And I mean, granted, in a lot of these tracks I'm hearing from these three, they putting their soul and they kind of putting foot to ass the beat. But I just wish that it wasn't the competitive spirit driving it, right? Like, you know. But yeah, Drake seems to be quite in his feelings, but I expect that from Drake, because since so far gone and before to now, you've gotten him being emotional, sensitive in his bag. This the same reason they night you is the same reason they gonna good night you, and that's a Jay-Z bar, but it's the truth, you know. You sit there and you are who you are. You're going to be who you are. You make type music you like to make, and that's fine. But notice they're going to use it against you, right? When you sit there and you don't make commercial music or commercial sounding music, they're going to say he can't make a hit. You know, if you got a bunch of hits and no B-sides, and people like, yo, listen, or one hit, a hit guy, he ain't really got no, you know, no joints on there that you, and that's they gonna critique you for whatever you do.